Question number 201. The flow in which the velocity vector is identical in magnitude and direction at every point for any given instant is known as: option A is one-dimensional flow, option B is uniform flow, option C is steady flow, option D is turbulent flow, and option E is streamline flow. So correct answer is B, it will be uniform flow. Question number 202. The flow in which the particles of a fluid attain such velocities that vary from point to point in magnitude and direction as well as from instant to instant is known as: option A one-dimensional flow, option B is uniform flow, option C is a steady flow, option D is turbulent flow, and option E is a streamline flow. So of course it will be D, turbulent flow. Question number 203. Which of the following is SSCJE's formula for determining flow in an open channel? Option A is V is equal to 1 upon N M 2 upon 3 I 1 upon 2. Option B V is equal to C under root of Mi, and option C is V is equal to 157.6 upon 1.81 plus K upon under root M and into under root of Mi. Option D is V is equal to 23 plus 0.00155 upon I plus 1 upon N and whole divided by 1 plus the small bracket 23 plus 0.00155 upon I and into N upon under root M and whole multiply by under root of Mi. And option E is none of the above, and where you can see V is equal to mean velocity of flow and I is the slope of channel and M is hydraulic mean depth and C, N and K are the constant. So correct answer will be B. It's very simple. V is equal to C under root of Mi. Question number 204. Venturimeter is used to measure flow of fluids in pipes when pipe is: option A horizontal, option B is vertical flow downwards, and option C is a vertical flow upwards, and option D inclined position, option E is in any position. So correct answer is E, it will be in any position. Question number 205. Which of the following is the Manning formula for determining flow in open channel? Option A is V is equal to 1 upon N M power 2 upon 3 and I is 1 upon 2. Option B is V is equal to C under root of Mi, and option C V is equal to 157.6 upon 1.81 plus K upon under root of M and whole multiply by under root of Mi, and option D is V is equal to 23 and plus 0.00155 divided by I plus 1 upon N and fully divided by 1 plus the small bracket 23 plus 0.00155 divided by I into N upon under root M and all multiply by under root of Mi. And option E is none of the above, and where V is the mean velocity of flow and I is slope of channel, M is hydraulic mean depth, and C, N and K all are the constants. So correct answer is A. For Manning's formula, V is equal to 1 upon N into M power 2 upon 3 and into I power 1 upon 2. Question number 206. The length of divergent portion of venturimeter in comparison to convergent portion is: option A is same, option B is more, and option C is less, and option D is more or less depending on capacity, and option E is no correlation. So correct answer is B, it will be more. Question number 207. Which of the following is the Darcy or Weisbach equation? And everything you can say the option A is V is equal to 1 upon N and M power 2 upon 3, I is 1 upon 2 and V is equal to C under root of Mi. And option C is a V equal to 157.6 and divided by 1.81 plus K under root of M and whole multiplied by under root Mi. And option D is V is equal to 23 plus 0.00155 divided by I plus 1 upon N and whole divided by 1 plus 23 plus 0.00155 divided by I into N under root of M and whole multiplied by under root of Mi. And option E is none of the above. And V is the mean velocity of flow, I is the slope of channel, M is hydraulic mean depth, C is N and K all are the constant, and correct answer is E. It means none of the above. Question number 208. Which of the following is the Bayes' formula? Which of the following is the Bayes' formula? And option E, V is equal to 1 upon N and into M power 2 upon 3 and dot I power of I is 1 upon 2. And option B, V is equal to C under root of Mi. And option C is V is equal to 157.6 and divided by 1.81 plus K under root M and all multiply by under root of Mi. And option D, V is equal to 23 plus 0.00155 divided by I plus 1 upon N and whole divided by 1 plus the small bracket 23 plus 0.00155 divided by I and into N under root of M and all multiply by under root of Mi. Option E is none of above, and correct answer is C. It will be this one. Question number 209. So question number 209 is the similar option, so in this time I will not read the all options. Question is, which of the following is the Cutter's formula? Kutter, Cutter's formula. And you can read the all options, all are the same as the previous question, and correct answer is D. And option D is V is equal to 23 plus 0.00155 divided by I and plus 1 upon N, and it's all divided by 1 plus, you can see is this thing is divided again here, and this will be opposite and just under root by M and multiply by under root of Mi. And where V is the mean velocity of flow and I is the slope of channel, M is the hydraulic mean depth, C and K all are the constant. Okay. Question number 210. Flow occurring in a pipeline when a valve is being opened is option A is steady and option B is unsteady. Option C is a laminar, option D is vortex, and option E is rotational. Correct answer is B, it will be unsteady. Flow occurring in pipeline when valve is being opened, it will be unsteady. Question number 211. Journal energy equation holds for option A is steady flow, option B is a turbulent flow, and option C is a laminar flow, and option D is a non-uniform flow. Option E is all of the above. So correct answer will be D. It will be non-uniform flow. Okay. Question number 212. A streamline is defined as the line, option A, parallel to the central axis flow, and option B is parallel to outer surface of pipe, and option C is of equal velocity in a flow, and option D is along which the pressure drop is uniform, and option E is which occur in all flows. So correct answer will be C, of equal velocities in flow. Question number 213. Two-dimensional flow occurs when, option A, the direction and magnitude of the velocity at all points are identical, and option B, the velocity of successive fluid particles at any point is the same at successive periods of time, and option C is the magnitude and direction of the velocity do not change from point to point in the fluid, and option D, the fluid particles move in a plane or parallel planes, and the streamline patterns are identical in each plane. Option E is the velocity, depth, pressure, etc. change from point to point in the fluid flow. So correct answer is D. Question number 214. In case of rectangular lamina with side in liquid surface having depth h, the depth of center of pressure will be, option A, 2h upon 3, and option B is h upon 2, and option C is 3h upon 4, and option D is h upon 3, option E is 3h upon 8. So correct answer is A, it will be 2h upon 3. Question number 215. A piece of metal of specific gravity, a piece of metal of specific gravity 7 floats in mercury of specific gravity 13.6. What fraction of its volume is under mercury? So option A is 0.5, option B is 0.4, and option C is a 0.515, and option D is 0.5, and option E is none of the above. Correct answer is a C, it will be 0.515. Okay. Question number 216. A piece of wood having weight 5 kg floats in water with 60% of its volume under the liquid. The specific gravity of wood is option A 0.83, and option B is a 0.6, and option C is a 0.4, and option D is 0.3, and option E is none of the above. Correct answer is B, it will be 0.6. Question number 217. Three vessels of inverted pyramid semi-spherical V-through shape having same volume and same height are to be emptied by an equal 3 opening times for emptied in order will be, option A is a semi-sphere and inverted pyramid and then V-throw, option B is inverted pyramid, semi-sphere and V-throw, and option C inverted pyramid, V-throw and semi-sphere, option D is semi-sphere, V-throw and inverted pyramid, option E is a V-through, semi-sphere and inverted pyramid. Correct answer is C, it will be inverted pyramid first and then V-through and then semi-sphere. Question number 218. The velocity of jet of water traveling out of opening in a tank filled with water is proportional to, option A head of water h, option B h square, option C under root h, option D h cube, and option E h power 3 by 2. Correct answer is C, it will be under root h. Question number 219. In a free vortex motion, the radial component of velocity everywhere is option A is maximum, option B is minimum, option C is 0, and option D non-zero, and finite option E is unpredictable. Correct answer is C, it will be 0. Question number 222. In a forced vortex, the velocity of flow everywhere within the fluid is option A is maximum, option B is minimum, option C is 0, option D is a non-zero, finite, and option E is unpredictable. So correct answer is D, it will be non-zero, finite. Question number 221. The reason between the separation streamline and the boundary surface of the solid body is known as option A is wake, option B is drag, option C is lift, option D is boundary layer, option E is airfoil section. Correct answer is A, it called wake. Question number 222. For hypersonic flow, the Mach number is option A unity, option B greater than unity, option C greater than 2, option D greater than 4, and option E greater than 10. Correct answer is D, it will be greater than 4. Question number 223. The upper surface of a weir over which water flows in which option A is a crest, option B is a nep, option C is a sill, option D is a weir top, option E is a contracta. Correct answer is a C, it will be sill. Question number 224. Normal depth in opening channel flow in the depth of flow corresponding to option A steady flow, option B is unsteady flow, option C is laminar flow, option D is uniform flow, and option E is critical flow. Correct answer is D, it will be uniform flow. Question number 225. Velocity distribution in the turbulent boundary layer following laws. Option A linear, option B is square, option C is parabola, option D is logarithmic, option E is cubic. Correct answer is D, it will be logarithmic. Question number 226. Uniform flow occurs when option A the direction and magnitude of the velocity at all positions are identical, option B the velocity of successive fluids particles at any point is the same at successive periods of time, option C the magnitude and direction of the velocity do not change from point to point in the fluid, option D the fluid particles move in plane or parallel planes and the streamline patterns are identical in each plane, option E velocity, depth, pressure, etc. change from point to point in the fluid flow. Correct answer is C. It will be C. Okay. Question number 227. Pitot tube is used for measurement of option A is pressure, option B is flow, option C is velocity, option D is discharge, and option E is viscosity. Correct answer C, it's flow of velocity of the fluid in any channel or tube, whatever. Question number 228. Hydrometer is used to determine option A specific gravity of liquids, option B specific gravity of solids, option C specific gravity of gases, option D is relative humidity, and option E is density. Correct answer is A. It will be used for or determine the specific gravity of liquids. Question number 229. The total energy of each particle at various places in the case of perfect incompressible fluid flowing in continuous stream. Option A keeps on increasing, option B keeps on decreasing, option C remains constant, option D may increase or decrease, and option E is unpredictable. Correct answer is C. It will be remain constant. Question number 230. According to Bernoulli's equation for steady ideal fluid flow, option A principle of conservation of mass holds, option B velocity and pressure are inversely proportional, option C total energy is constant throughout, option D the energy is constant along a streamline but may vary across a streamline, and option E is none of the above. Correct answer is D. Question number 231. The equation of continuity holds good when the flow, option A is steady, option B is one dimensional, option C velocity is uniform at all the cross sections, option D all of the above, and option E is none of the above. So correct answer is D is all of the above. Question number 232. Mach number is significant in option A supersonics as with projectiles and jet propulsion, option B full immersion or completely enclosed flow as with pipes, aircraft, wings, nozzles, etc., option C simultaneous motion through two fluids where there is a surface of discontinuity, gravity force and wave making effects as with ship's hull, option D all of the above, option E is none of the above. So correct answer is A. Question number 233. Ford number is significant in option A supersonics as with projectile and jet propulsion, option B full immersion or completely enclosed flow as with pipes, aircraft, wings, nozzles, etc., option C simultaneous motion through two fluids where there is a surface of discontinuity, gravity forces and wave making effects as with ship's hull, and option D is all of the above, option E is none of the above. Correct answer is C. Question number 234. All the terms of energy in Bernoulli's equation have dimension of option A energy, option B is work, option C is mass, option D is length, option E is time. So correct answer is D, it will be length. Question number 235. Reynolds number is significant in option A supersonics with the projectile and jet propulsion, option B full immersion or completely enclosed flow as with pipes, aircraft, wings, nozzle, etc., and option C simultaneous motion through two fluids where there is a surface of a discontinuity, gravity forces and wave making effect as with a ship's hull, and option D is all of the above, option E is none of the above. So correct answer is a B. Question number 236. The fluid forces considered in the Navier-Stokes equation are option A gravity, pressure and viscous, or you can say viscosity, option B gravity, pressure and turbulent, option C pressure, viscous and turbulent, option D gravity, viscous and turbulent, option E is none of the above. Correct answer is A, it will be gravity, pressure and viscosity, you can say viscous. Question number 237. A large Reynolds number is indication of option A smooth and streamlined flow, option B laminar flow, option C steady flow, option D turbulent flow, option E highly turbulent flow. Correct answer is E, it's a highly turbulent flow. Question number 238. The friction head lost due to the flow of a viscous fluid through a circular pipe of length L and diameter D with a velocity v and pipe friction factor small f is option A 4 FL upon D into V square upon 2G, option B 4 FL upon pi D square into V square upon 2G, option C 4 FL divided by V square and divided by 2G, and option D 4 FL upon pi D into V square upon 2G. Option E is none of the above. Correct answer is A. Question number 239. For pipes, laminar flow occurs when Reynolds number is option A less than 2000, option B between 2000 and 4000, option C more than 4000, option D less than 4000, and option E is none of the above. Correct answer is A, it's less than 2000. Question number 240. In order that flow takes place between 2 points in a pipeline, the differential pressure between these points must be more than option A frictional force, option B is viscosity, option C is surface friction, option D all of the above, option E is none of the above. Correct answer is D, all of the above. Question number 241. At the center line of a pipe flowing under pressure where the velocity gradient is 0, the shear stress will be option A minimum, option B is maximum, option C is 0, option D is a negative value, option E is could be any value. So correct answer is E, could be any value. Question number 242. The pressure in pascals at a depth of 1 meter below the free surface of a body of water will be equal to option A 1 pascal, option B 98.1 pascal, option C 981 pascal, option D 9810 pascal, option E 98,100 pascal. So correct answer is D, it will be 9810 pascal. Question number 243. The expression for relation between the gauge pressure P inside a liquid droplet, it's the difference of surface between the inside and outside of a liquid drop of diameter small d and the surface tension sigma is option A sigma is equal to PD, option B sigma is equal to pi PD, option C sigma is equal to PD upon pi, option D sigma is equal to 4 PD, and option E sigma is equal to PD upon 4. So correct answer is E, sigma will be PD upon 4. Question number 244. Two pipe systems can be said to be equivalent when the following quantities are same as option A is a friction loss and flow, option B length and diameter, option C flow and length, option D friction factor and diameter, option E velocity and diameter. So correct answer is A. It will be friction loss and flow. Question number 245. For pipes, turbulent flow occurs when Reynolds number is option A less than 2000, option B between 2000 and 4000, option C is more than 4000, and option D is less than 4000. Option is none of the above. Correct answer is C. Turbulent flow occurs when Reynolds number is more than 4000. Question number 246. Bernoulli's equation deals with the law of conservation of option A is mass, option B is momentum, option C is energy, option D is work, option E is force. So correct answer is C, it's energy. Question number 247. A hydraulic pressure has a ram of 15 cm diameter and plunger of 1.5 cm. It is required to lift a weight of 1 ton. The force required on plunger is equal to option A is 10 kg, option B is 100 kg, option C is 1000 kg, and option D is 1 kg, and option E is 10,000 kg. So correct answer is A, it will be 10 kg. Question number 248. Cavitation is caused by option A is a high velocity, option B is high pressure, option C is a weak material, and option D is a low pressure, and option E is low velocity. Correct answer is D, it's because of low pressure. Question number 249. Cavitation will begin when option A the pressure at any location reaches an absolute pressure equal to the saturated vapor pressure of the liquid, option B pressure becomes more than critical pressure, option C flow is increased, and option D is pressure is increased, and option E is none of the above. Correct answer is A. Cavitation will begin when the pressure at any location reach an absolute pressure equal to the saturated vapor pressure of the liquid. Question number 250. Principle of simulated forms the basis of option A. Comparing two identical components, option B. Designing models so that the result can be converted to prototypes, option C. Comparing similarity between design and actual equipment, option D hydraulic designs, and option E is performing acceptance tests. So correct answer is B. Question number 251. For similarity, in addition to models being geometrically similar to prototype, the following in both cases should also be equal. Option A ratio of inertial force to force due to viscosity, option B ratio of inertial force to force due to gravitation, option C ratio of inertial force to force due to surface tension, option D all of the four ratios of inertial force to force due to viscosity, gravitation, surface tension, and elasticity. Option E is none of the above. So correct answer is D. Question number 252. If V is the mean velocity of flow, then according to Darcy-Weisbach equation for pipe flow, energy loss over a length of pipeline is proportional to option A V, option B 1 upon V, option C V square, option D 1 upon V square, option E is under root V. Correct answer is C, it will be V square. Question number 253. Forward number is the ratio of inertial force to option A gravitational force, option B surface tension, option C elasticity, option D viscosity, option E none of the above. So correct answer is A, it's a gravitation force. Question number 254. The non-dimensional factor governing viscous or frictional resistance is option A Reynolds number, option B Weber number, option C Ford number, option D Mach number, option E none of the above. Correct answer is D, it will be Mach number. Question number 255. Euler's dimensionless number relates option A pressure force and inertia force, option B pressure force and viscous force, option C inertia force and gravity force, option D buoyancy force and viscous force, option E inertia force and viscous force. So correct answer is A. Question number 256. The rate of change of linear momentum equals option A active force, option B reactive force, option C torque, and option D is work done, option E is power. Correct answer is A active force. Question number 257. Mach number is the ratio of inertial force to option A gravitation force, option B surface tension, option C elasticity, option D is viscosity, option E is none of the above. Correct answer is A, it's a gravitation force. Question number 258. Mach number greater than unity implies that the flow is option A sonic, option B subsonic, option C is supersonic, option D is a hypersonic, option E is associated with shocks. So correct answer is C, it's a supersonic. Question number 259. The component of the force of the fluid on the body which is generally inclined to the direction of motion of the body parallel to the direction of motion is called option A drag, option B is lift, option C is whack, option D is propelling force, and option E is thrust. So correct answer is A, it will be drag. Question number 260. The rate of change of momentum represents the option A force exerted by fluid, option B torque applied by the fluid, option C work done by the fluid, option D power developed by the fluid, option E none of the above. Correct answer is a B, torque applied by the fluid. Question number 261. Reynolds number is the ratio of inertial force to option A gravitational force, option B surface tension, option C elasticity, option D viscosity, option E is none of the above. Correct answer is D, it's a viscosity. Question number 262. The energy loss in flow through nozzle as compared to venturimeter is option A is same, option B is more, option C is less, option D more or less depending on flow, option E is unpredictable. Correct answer is B, it will be more. Question number 263. Weber number is the ratio of inertial force to option A gravitational force, option B surface tension, option C elasticity, option D viscosity, option E none of the above. So correct answer is a B, it will be surface tension. Question number 264. Pressure coefficient is the ratio of pressure force to option A inertia force, option B gravity force, option C viscous force, option D surface tension, option E option E is elasticity. So correct answer is A. Pressure coefficient is the ratio of pressure force to inertia force. Question number 265. The pressure coefficient may take the form option A delta P upon sigma mu V, option B delta P is divided by sigma V square divided by 2, and option C delta P is divided by mu square L power 4 upon sigma, and option D sigma mu square divided by 2 delta P, and option E is none of the above. Correct answer is a B. Question number 266. Separation of flow occurs when pressure gradient is option A tends to approach 0, option B becomes negative, option C changes abruptly, option D reduced to a value when vapor formation starts, option E does not follow continuity equation. Correct answer is C change abruptly. Question number 267. In laminar flow, friction resistance is dependent on option A area of surface in contact, option B area of surface in contact whole square, option C under root of area of surface in contact, option D area of surface in contact power 3 by 2, option E none of the above. Correct answer is E none of the above. Question number 268. Darcy-Weisbach equation for loss of head in pipe is option A FL upon 4m into V square upon 2g, option B FL upon m into V square upon 2g, option C F4L upon m into V square upon 2g, and option D F4m upon L into V square upon 2g, and option E is Fm upon 4L into V square upon 2g, where F is a friction factor, L is length, and V is velocity. M is equal to A upon P means area per weighted per meter, and M is hydraulic radius. So correct answer is A. Question number 269. Which of the following is not a dimensionless parameter? Option A Reynolds number, option B friction factor, option C pressure coefficient, option D kinematic viscosity, option E all of the above. Correct answer is D kinematic viscosity. Question number 270. When a boundary layer leaves a surface and curves up into a vortex or whirl loop. It is known as option A drag, option B wag, option C cavitation, option D separation, option E boundary layer separation. So correct answer is D, it's called separation. Question number 271. A dimensionless combination of delta P, rho L and Q is option A under root of delta P upon rho into Q upon L square, option B under root of rho upon delta P into Q upon L square, option C is delta PLQ divided by rho, option D rho Q upon delta PL square, and option E is none of the above. So question is a dimensionless combination of, so correct answer will be B. Question number 272. Orifice is an opening, option A with closed parameter and of regular form through which water flows, option B with prolonged sides having length of 2 to 3, diameter of opening in thick wall, option C with partially full flow, option D in hydraulic structure with regulation provisions, and option E is none of the above. Correct answer is A. Question number 273. The average value of coefficient of velocity is of the order of option A 0.56, option B 0.68, option C is a 0.78, option D is a 0.89, option E is 0.97. Correct answer is E, it will be 0.97. Question number 274. The coefficient of discharge, velocity and contraction of CD, CV and CC are related as option A CD is equal to CV plus CC, option B CD is equal to CV minus CC, option C CD is equal to CC minus CV, and option D CD is equal to CC upon CV, and option E CD is equal to CC into CV. So correct answer is E. The coefficient of discharge, the coefficient of velocity and the coefficient of the contraction means CD, CV and CC have a relation CD is equal to CC into CV. Okay. Question number 275. The actual velocity at vena contracta for flow through an orifice from a reservoir of height capital H is equal to option A under root of 2gh, option B CV under root of 2gh, and option C under root of 2gh upon CV, option D CD under root of 2gh, and option E CD under root of 2gh. It's maybe looks like C, and because this is the CD under root of 2gh, and that is maybe CA under root 2gh, something similar, because it's not properly, it's maybe CD upon under root of 2gh. Okay, so correct answer is B, it will be CV under root of 2gh. Question number 276. The ratio of actual discharge to theoretical discharge through an orifice is option A cc upon dd, and option B cd upon cv, and option C cd upon cv, and option D cc into cv, and option E is cv into cd. So correct answer is D. The ratio of actual discharge to theoretical discharge through an orifice is cc into cv. Question number 277. The value of coefficient of discharge in comparison to coefficient of velocity is option A is more, option B is less, option C is same, and option D is more or less depending on flow, and option E is unpredictable. So correct answer is a B. It will be less. Question number 278. For frictionless fluid, the contraction coefficient for Borda's mouthpiece is option A is 1, option B is 0.5, option C is 0, option D is 0.97, option E is 0.8. So correct answer is D, it will be 0.97. Question number 279. The mouthpiece can't be used under very large head because of option A creation of vortex at vena contracta, option B cavitation problem at vena contracta, option C large variation of discharge, option D erratic flow, and option E is a contraction becomes too high. So correct answer is B. It will be cavitation problem at vena contracta. Question number 280. A fluid jet discharge from a 100 mm diameter orifice has a diameter 80 mm at its vena contracta. The coefficient of contraction is option A 0.8, option B 1.25, option C 0.2, option D 0.64, option E is 0.36. Correct answer is D. It will be 0.64. Question number 281. In order that no shock wave develops when flow is taking place through a converging diverging tube, Mach number at exit should be option A is equal to 1, option B is Mach is less than 1, option C is Mach is greater than 1, and option D is not critical, and option E is there is no such criteria. So correct answer is C. Mach will be greater than 1. Question number 282. Where in an opening, option A with closed parameter and of regular form through which water flows, option B, and with option B is a with prolonged side having length of 2 to 3 diameter of opening in thick wall, and option C is with partially full flow, and option D in hydraulic structure with regulation provision, and option E is none of the above. So correct answer is C. So where in an opening with partially full flow. Question number 283. The reason downstream from the streamline where separation take place from the boundary the boundary is known as option A is whack, option B is lift, and option C is a drag, and option D is cavitation, and option E is a boundary layer separation. So correct answer is A, it will be whack. Question number 284. Choose the wrong statement about flow nets. Option A. Flow nets are drawn to indicate flow patterns in case of one-dimensional flow. Option B. Flow net consists of a system of streamlines so spaced that the ratio of flow is the same between each successive pair of lines. Option C. Flow net consists of another system of lines normal to streamline and so spaced that the distance between the normal lines equals to the distance between adjacent streamlines. Option D. An infinite number of streamlines are required to describe completely the flow under given boundary conditions. Option E. It is a usual practice to use a small number of such streamlines as long as acceptable accuracy is obtained. So correct answer is A. Option A is the wrong statement about the flow nets. Rest of all are correct. Question number 285. Continuity equation for a compressible fluid is option A. A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. Option B. Rho1 A1 V1 is equal to Rho2 A2 and V2, and option C is A1 V1 divided by Rho1 is equal to A2 V2 divided by Rho2, and option D is Rho1 A1 divided by V1 is equal to Rho2 A2 divided by V2, and option E is Rho1 V1 divided by A1 is equal to Rho1 V2 and divided by A2, where A is area, V is velocity, and Rho is density. So correct answer is a B. It's a continuity equation for the compressible fluids. Okay. Question number 286. The continuity equation is option A is based on the Bernoulli's theorem. Option B is expresses the relation between work and energy, and option C is the expresses a relation between hydraulic parameters of flow, and option D is relates the mass rate of flow along a streamline, and option E is used to determine flow by without tube. So correct answer is D. It's relate the mass rate of flow along a streamline. Question number 287. Equation of continuity of flow is based on the principle of conservation of. Option A is mass, option B is a force, option C is a momentum, option D is energy, option E is hydraulic pressure. Correct answer is A, it's a mass. And question number 288. Bernoulli's theorem deals with the conservation of. Option A is mass, option B is force, option C is momentum, option D is energy, and option E is hydraulic pressure. So correct answer is D, it's conservation of energy. Question number 289. The drag coefficient for laminar flow varies as proportional to option A RE means Reynolds number, and option B is RE power minus 1, option C RE power half, and option D is RE power minus half, and option E is RE power 3 by 2. So correct answer is D, it will be RE power minus half. Question number 290. Continuity equation for an incompressible fluid is option A A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2, option B rho 1 A1 V1 is equal to rho 2 A2 V2, and option C is A1 V1 divided by rho 1 is equal to A2 V2 divided by rho 2, and option D is rho 1 A1 divided by V1 is equal to rho 2 A2 and divided by V2, and option E is rho 1 V1 is divided by A1 is equal to rho 1 V1 divided by A2, where A is area, V is velocity, and rho is density. So for the incompressible fluid, continuity equation will be A, it's A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. Question number 291. For maximum discharge through a circular open channel, the ratio of depth of flow to a diameter of channel should be option A 0.1, option B 0.5, option C is 0.65, option D is 0.85, option E is 9.95. So correct answer is E, it's 0.95. Question number 292. An air vessel is usually provided at the summit of a siphon in order to option A is regulate the flow, option B is increase discharge, option C is avoid interruption in flow, and option D is increase velocity, and option E is increase the height of siphon. So correct answer is C. A air vessel is usually provided at a summit of a siphon in order to avoid interruption in flow. Okay. Question number 293. The flow at critical depth in an open channel is option A is maximum, option B is minimum, option C is 0, and option D is half of the normal flow, option E is critical. Correct answer is A, it will be maximum. Question number 294. Tube is an opening, option A, with a closed parameter and of the regular form through which water flows, option B, with a prolonged sides having a length of 2 to 3 diameter of opening in thick wall, option C is with a partially full flow, and option D in hydraulic structure with regulation provisions, and option E is none of the above. Correct answer is B. Question number 295. Highest efficiency is obtained with following channel section. Option A is circular, option B is triangular, option C is rectangular, option D is a quadrant, and option E is trapezoidal. Correct answer is E, it will be trapezoidal. Question number 296. For based hydraulic rectangular cross section of an open channel, its depth should be equal to, option A is a width equal to width, option B is a 2 into width, option C is width upon 2, option D is under root of width, and option E is 3 by 8 into width. Correct answer is C, it will be width by 2. Question number 297. A rectangular section in open channel flow will be most economical when the vortex angle at the triangle base point is, option A is 30 degree, option B is 45 degree, option C is 60 degree, option D is 90 degree, option E is 120 degree. So correct answer is D, it will be 90 degree. Question number 298. The discharge over a V notch weir is proportional to, option A H power 3 by 2, option B h power 5 by 2, and option C h power half, and option D h power minus 3 by 2, and option E h power minus 5 by 2. Correct answer is B. It will be h power 5 by 2. Question number 299. The motion of fluid in vortex, if each particle of the fluid move in a circular path with the speed which option A is constant, option B is directly proportional to distance from center, option C varies as square of distance from center, option D varies inversely as the distance from center, and option E varies inversely as square of distance from center. Correct answer is D, varies inversely as the distance from center. Question number 300. Time required to empty a uniform rectangular tank is proportional to its option A is height h, and option B under root of h, option C h square, option D h power 3 by 2, and option E is 1 upon under root h. Correct answer is B. It will be under root h.